Taylor King getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Runner in scoring position, no outs. King digs in now.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. All set for the start of the inning. Taylor King steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
And there's a foul ball.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Hard liner. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
King, a former Rookie of the Year, 25 years old, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just missed. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's in there. In the air to left center. Stretches out and hauls it in. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 1 and the Dodgers nothing. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Bautista on the mound for the 40th time this season. He joined the team as a free agent. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Laser base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. This guy with light tower power. Runner on the go. Pitch kicks away. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Got him looking.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Here's Riley Green. Man on second, 2 down. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A 2-run blast. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-1.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
King did a good job in the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Taylor King. Sheehan, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. That one missed.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings. But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
On the ground, Westberg fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
That one fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 5, top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And that misses, and the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. 3-1 is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Here's Riley Green. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King.
Taylor. King.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles underneath it, and there's two down. King had a rough go of it in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
One down. Next to hit, Taylor King. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a foul out of play. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's two down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 31, Riley. Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor. King.
That's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Here's a 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, number 31, Riley. Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor. King.
Strike one.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Riley Green.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And it's second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Up next is the third baseman, number 13.
Go ahead run on base. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Two on, one out. That's towards center. Pajes moving under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Up next is the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Now a pop-up on the infield. Chisholm. And that's the third out. One run in the inning, but they lead two. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. One down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
High fly ball, right field. Out number 2. King had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end okay. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game and help him win going forward.
Taylor King, such an exciting player, already making an impact. He's not just playing well, he's showing all the signs of a future superstar. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. King locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
Pena gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch kicks away. And the runner stays where he is. Two-0.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Carter drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
That's third. The catcher, Cal. Whoa. Up next is the right fielder, Taylor King.
On the ground, Tenna throws across the diamond. That ends the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down 1-0.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder.
King, multi-time All-Star, 25 years old, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Oh, 1 now. Runner on the move. Got it. Great leaping catch. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. King digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
There's the strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-1. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. King in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Up the middle. Seager flips it. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. Hard in the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The M's lead it 5-4. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. .65 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. King steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boog. Just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. His 26th of the year, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Two outs and one in scoring position. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Outside, that's the ball.
That's to third. And that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Riley Green. Here's a 1-1. There goes the runner. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 3 and the Rangers nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Runner on at third, 1 gone.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
And now the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. 2 gone.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King. He's already homered in this game. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 7-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now the right fielder, Taylor King.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That's out to center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired.
King was a big contributor for them in the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Taylor King, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Sengi. King with 4 runs batted in his last game.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
Line drive, knocks it down. Tosses to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
The left fielder, number 31, Riley. Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that is that. Nobody left for Seattle. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor King.
There's the strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run shot. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
King stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
Oh,
I don't know how you take that.
that was a strike. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. And a 2-1 on the way. That's smashed towards center. And that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mariners 3 and the Rangers nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. One down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike one.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's Riley Green. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Ground ball to the right side. Young. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. King really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
One down. Taylor King will hit next.
King.
King with a homer in his last game. Out to short. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Up next is the out. The right fielder, Taylor King.
Yep, that ball went out.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Rips that one to right. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
King.
Right through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first, 2 away. King steps in. A frustrating day so far, but the baseball gods don't care if you're over. They care what you do right now.
No one's checking the box score mid-inning, Boog. Just cash the run and rewrite the headline.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On a line, base hit. Rengifo around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 6-2.
Comes through with the RBI. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. So runner at second, 2 down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's to third. Miller zips it to first, and that is that. Mariners lead one. They lead it 6-2. King with an okay game of the win, singled and knocked in a run.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Taylor King is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So digging in, Taylor King.
Taylor King.
Nope, that's off the plate. Strike, woo!
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time, infield hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play And that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
So up next, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh working through some struggles lately. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. This one in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here's Josh Naylor. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. He's got it, and that is the inning. Scoreless after 1.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Runner on the move. In the air, right field. Judge gets under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They still trail 1-0.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And a strike in there.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
On the ground. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. And the 0-1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way. Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
And it's second.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. And now it's Josh Naylor. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Base hit! Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So 2 down at the plate. Taylor King.
Right fielder, Taylor King.
Strike. Woo.
On a line out towards center. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. King digging in. Missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. King had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
Well, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
King steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Riley Green. Liner snagged it first.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
So 2 down. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. swing and a high fly ball to left. Walner settles under this one. And that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. Yankees 1 and the Mariners nothing. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back in Seattle as we go to the last of the third. So the Seattle Mariners have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
No doubt about it. These guys are rolling and in a great position so far, and they look like they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline, or
this looks like extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Next to hit, Riley Green.
The designated hitter,
Man at second. On a line. One away.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2-2 on the way. In the air, right field. 2 down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Rengifo up next for the Mariners. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're down 1-0.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ripped on a line to center. Takes it in for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
King stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Just missed.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Into center and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now here is Riley Green.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. That's to third. Nice stop from his knees. The throw to second for one, and it's over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. On the ground to short. Clement. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Luis Rengifo up next for the Mariners. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a pop-up. Kim should have this one. Out number 2.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Josh.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Josh Naylor. Two on, 2 outs. And that's a strikeout looking. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
King with a solid contribution even despite the loss. 3 hits in the ball game.
No, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
King steps in facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first. He's out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 31, Riley.
2 on, 2
Next
outs.
for the Mariners, the right fielder.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
2 on, 2 outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and he popped it up. Adames under it. And that will end the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees nothing. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 3. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. That one hammered center field. That's bad. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
One out. Runner at second. Here's Riley Green. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 4 and the Yankees nothing. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
One out. Runner at second. Riley Green up next for the Mariners. Man at second. On the ground to first. Rice steps on the bag. 2 gone.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 left for Seattle, but they hold a 5-0 lead. King with some solid production in the win.
Really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
Taylor King. Such an exciting player, already making an impact. He's not just playing well, he's showing all the signs of a future superstar. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
Yeah. Let's go, King.
The 0-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit hard on the ground is short. To first, and they get the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 31, Riley. Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Two down, nobody on. There's a line drive to left field, and that's the third out. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 3 and the Mariners 1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Right fielder, Taylor King.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! His 29th of the season, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 10-3.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Riley Green. Man at second. Makes the catch, inning over. Mariners leave one, but they still lead by 7. It's 10-3. King hit his 30th homer of the season in this one.
Well, plenty of thump for him this season, Boog. When you know his teammates appreciate having a bat like his in the lineup, we'll see how many more dingers he can pile up this year.
Taylor King, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. And up next for Seattle, Taylor King. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Outside. That's the ball.
On the ground to the left. A dive. Nice stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King. King went deep twice in his last game. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Gets the slider in there for a strike. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Here's Riley Green. On the ground to third. Miller over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's in there. Strike one. In the air, right field has a beat on it. That is the inning. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. They lead it 1-0. King digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Next pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder, number 3.
King locks in, tying run on. No time like the present, Singy. This trip to the plate could really shake things up.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are the moments that define a hitter's season. He's got a shot to flip the script right here.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
So the tying run at second stays alive. That just misses. And the count 1-2. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Here's a chopper to short. Seager slings to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
King managed to keep the hitting streak alive. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Taylor King currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. King digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote
He's been in full control in this one.
Pena gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Number 31, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green. Man at first, one away. This ball's chopped on the ground. Miller to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. The Rangers lead this one 3-0. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. King steps in, 2 outs, down to the scoreboard, but you just need one at bat to light the match, Siggy.
And this guy's got the spark in him, Boog. Get on base and see what happens next.
King working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. That smash towards center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Rangers 5 and the Mariners 2. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. One away with a runner at third.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And the 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one missing inside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Two on, one out. Rip towards third. Throws to first in time. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
In the dirt. King on at second with 2 down. Hard hit to third. And that ends the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 6 and the Rangers 5. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. King stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
And that misses. Ball one. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. King did well enough for them.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Taylor King getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A 2-run blast. His 31st home run of the season, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Back here in Houston, let's take a look at the player of the month. He has been outstanding of late. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. Clemens, leadoff hitter, gone in the third.
Up next is the left fielder, number 31, Riley.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. King with another scorching run of play lately. Fastball for a strike.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King. He's already homered in this game.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's your 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
0-2 now. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The Astros trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Creative. Toss to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Certainly not the reason they lost this game.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Taylor King will hit next.
Taylor King.
King went deep in his most recent game.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
This to third. Whips it to first. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Back here in Houston, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Rip to third. Tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
King digging in now. He has his work cut out for him facing this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, Boog. He's got to extend the at-bat, change the pace, whatever it takes to help this lineup right now.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
That one lined softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. One and 2 here. Pitch gets away. To the plate, and he's out. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King. 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. Smith on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Mariners are down in order. They trail here 1-0. King had a decent showing in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
And up next for Seattle, Taylor King. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Strike in there. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Mariners take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here's Riley Green. Man at second. Popped up. Abrams. And there's one down. So digging in, Cal Raleigh. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
In the dirt, blocked. Throws to second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Two outs with a runner at third. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros 1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Runner at third here, nobody out. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+.
Oh, what a stop. throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The 0-1. Foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Clemens throws to first in time.
Up next is the out. The left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
King with some solid production in the win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.